happened at the end with the injury?
Slip. That was a slip. I think I might have strained my groin a little bit. We'll see how it feels, but the court was just slippery, all game. And, I think we all, as players, we're all here for the in-season tournament because, it's going to generate, revenue, excitement, competition, et cetera. But we got to make sure the floor is, safe to play on. We can't put our players out there and risk their health. So tonight, I thought the floor was kind of unacceptable. I think guys was just slipping all over the place, not just me.
Is that the first time you felt that? Because you guys played on your own court. Was that slippery too? Are they all slippery, or was this one?
It was. The one we played in Boston was fine. Like, I thought it was good. I think tonight it was just slippery. We've only played on two. I don't know. I've heard some of the other guys mention that they were slipping around on other teams in different places in the league. So I think they need to make sure that that's an emphasis before somebody gets seriously hurt.
Did you feel that too, Kristaps?
I definitely did. I saw him a couple times slip early in the game already, and you could definitely feel it. There were some travel calls too because of the floor. So definitely something I think that needs to be improved.
Outside of that, what have you thought of the in-season tournament so far, just as far as like the structure, the player motivation, intensity, things like that?
I love it. It's just something extra for a few games, and then, the Vegas and all that, I think is going to bring a lot of excitement, honestly. It's just, as I said before, it's some skepticism because we don't know what it is, right? But I think after it's all said and done, I think it's going to be exciting for years to come.
Kristaps, a stretch in the third quarter, Drew was guarding Jakob Poeltl for a while. You guys have been doing a lot of that this season where Drew's been on 4s and 5s. You've kind of been shifting onto wing players. I know you've done a little bit of that in the past, but maybe not as much as you've done it this season. What has that sort of role for you been like, where you maybe have to cover, like if he's fronting in the post and you got to be the help on the backside, but you're also kind of navigate different responsibilities?
Yeah, we're just giving teams like different looks, and we're trying to have Drew guard the most action, the most, guys possibly we can. A lot of times they put the 5 in some early action, some pick and roll, something. He just switches, boom, and he's on the, ball handler. So it's perfect for us, So I think we're still like getting better because there's a lot of, it can get a little bit chaotic as the offense goes on, but I think the more we play together and have those kind of, we'll be in those kind of situations, the quicker we'll react and be better at it.
Joe was saying he thought there's kind of the value in these games where you guys have things don't go perfect and you have to figure it out. What do you think you guys kind of figured out in this game, and how can it help you?
I think we just kept played all the way through. I think that we kind of sucked tonight. We didn't play our best, but we figured out how to win. Anyway, we didn't make a lot of shots. Defensively, we let them score a lot in transition. We knew that before the game that they were going to try to push and score in transition, and we let them get a lot of transition points tonight. So I think, we didn't play our best game, but we still found a way to win.
Joe said he told you guys that he wanted you to take in the emotions when things were going against you. What was the message there when things were going wrong?
From Joe or from who?
From Joe.
Joe is, he's a great leader for us, and he always finds the way to get to the player, in a way that it actually like gets to you in a positive way, or a challenging way, and we respond well to his words. He's charismatic. He's a great leader for us, and he knows how to push us.
Last 2 minutes, we saw a lot of pick and rolls between you and Drew. How good is for this team having alternatives on clutch more than JT and JB, and both in this case being new for the team and new for the dynamic?
For me or for JB? I think it's another look that we can give teams, late on. Of course, we want to get the ball in JB's and JT's hands, but if we have something else to go to, boom, put, smaller guards in a pick and roll with me and see what they do. If they switch, we can make them pay there. Or if they switch and have, a 5 on one of these guys, they're going to make them pay also. So it's just more options, more weapons, and we took advantage of that tonight.
Jaylen, this question is not related to the game. Jabari Parker is playing now in Barcelona. I know that you love Barcelona. I don't know how are you seeing him playing there.
That's great. I've seen maybe a couple games. Jabari was one of my favorite teammates I think that I've had since I've been here. You know, being able to develop a relationship is just a great guy. You know, so I wish him well. You know, Barcelona is a place I got to spend some time with, not this past summer, but the summer before. So I'm rooting for him for sure.
Are you following the soccer team this season a lot? I don't know what you think about it.
I'm not. I haven't followed the soccer team as much this year, but I'll check them out now that you mention it.
Jen, have you communicated with Marcus since he got hurt? And what do you think? Obviously, it's unfortunate you won't be playing against him. What do you think it'd be like to, you know, spend some time with him a little bit, and also just in general, kind of speaking to the impact he had, helping kind of just build what you guys are building right now?
Yeah, for sure. You know, he wished me a happy birthday not too long ago. Gave me a call. We text back and forth about just miscellaneous stuff, but you know, the relationship is still there. You know, just because now we in different teams with different jerseys, you know, that's still like a brother of mine. So it'd be good to see him down in Memphis. I know he's out with an injury for a little bit, but you know, if he pokes his head out, you know, it'd be good to share some time with him.
What do you think, like in general, about the role he had in building this kind of, you know, this latest iteration of this franchise?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what we built here, you know, being able to win, being able to get to multiple conference finals, being able to establish an identity of basketball, you know, a lot of that is Marcus. You know, him diving on the floor for loose balls, him hustling, and being a game changer is what he kind of does and what he's made a name for himself. He's a large contributor into why we've had success. He's no longer with us, but we got to give credit where credit is due.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.